Returning from the international break with 5 straight Premier League match days, Robbie, Earle and Robbie Mustoe give their take on the current state of the title race, 0-55, top 4 race, 21-45, and relegation run-in, 56-00. More, Weah scores Celtic winner, plus, the two Robbies discuss the unfortunate racism incident involving Moise Kean in Italy, 1 hour 8 minutes and 40 seconds, before ending the podcast on a positive note by sharing their favorite moments from the Premier League Fan Fest in Boston this past weekend, 1 hour 15 minutes and 30 seconds. To listen to more lively conversations and passionate debate from Robbie, Earle and Robbie Mustoe, subscribe to the Two Robbies podcast on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Click here for the Two Robbies archive. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. Pep Guardiola's left-back options are limited for a crucial stretch which includes matches across 3 competitions. Alexander Zinchenko limped off the pitch in Wednesday's win over Cardiff City, and Guardiola says it doesn't look good for the Ukrainians' chances to feature in this weekend's FA Cup semi-final against Brighton and Hove Albion. More, Weah scores Celtic winner. Benjamin Mendy's been out for much of the season and Fabian Delph is also unavailable. And, really, Guardiola has favoured Zinchenko in his system. Zinchenko has gone 90 minutes in each of City's last 6 Premier League matches, which is odd considering the manager appeared ready to move him. He is important for us, Guardiola said. He knows the way we want to play, but it is what it is. It happens during the season and he plays a lot of minutes, but we will find a solution. Danilo fought a lot in that position, but it is not his natural one. We will find a solution. It could be Aymeric Laporte, who's played a few times at left-back for City, but Guardiola loves to use the Frenchman in the middle of his defense. City is 9-0 when Zinchenko starts this season, and the reigning champions follow up the FA Cup semi with 3 matches against Tottenham and a 4th versus Crystal Palace. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. Leonardo Bonucci has been widely criticized by the media and his peers for his post-match reaction to the racial abuse hurled at Juventus teammate Moise Kean on Tuesday. The 19-year-old Kean had been booed and heard monkey noises chanted at him during Juve's 2-0 win over Cagliari, including a number of cheers after he scored the second goal and spread his arms wide to the crowd. Recap: Chelsea 3-0 Brighton and Hove Albion. Bonucci claimed the blame was 50-50 between Kean and the fans, saying the player provoked the angry reactions. Most of the world said that racism is never okay, even if provoked, and Bonucci now claims he was misunderstood after the heat of a 90-minute match. A senior leader on the team, Bonucci's needed 24 hours to back his teammate on Instagram. After 24 hours I want to clarify my feelings. Yesterday I was interviewed right at the end of the game, and my words have been clearly misunderstood, probably because I was too hasty in the way I expressed my thoughts. Hours and years wouldn't be enough to talk about this topic. I firmly condemn all forms of racism and discrimination. The abuses are not acceptable at all and this must not be misunderstood. There's something to this. I wasn't thinking straight, and Bonucci did not have a catalogue of bad actions prior to his 50-50 comments, so his straight-up condemnation of racism is a good start, though I'm sorry would have been nice. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. Celtic manager Neil Lennon hasn't been starting PSG loanee Tim Weah, so perhaps scoring when the boss wrote his name in the 11 will help change that. Making his first league start since Brendan Rodgers left for Leicester City, Weah nodded the boys over the line in the 14th minute. Recap: Chelsea 3-0 Brighton and Hove Albion. The 19-year-old American now has 4 goals on his loan stint, 3 coming in league play, and has also produced an assist. Weah's versatility has found him at left wing, centre forward, and right wing. Celtic leads second-place Rangers by 13 points. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. All the schedule congestion, an international break, and 2 matches in 4 days forced Maurizio Sarri to finally start Callum Hudson-Odoi and Ruben Loftus-Cheek on Wednesday against Cardiff City. They did not disappoint. Recap: Chelsea 3-0 Brighton and Hove Albion. Hudson-Odoi queued up Olivier Giroud for the game's first goal, and Loftus-Cheek had a goal and an assist as Chelsea bossed Brighton and Hove Albion 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. From the BBC: we needed to change. We're lucky because Callum is doing very well. Loftus has no problem with his back for the first time this season. Giroud is in a good period. We're lucky. Callum played very well and defended very well. He has improved during the season a lot. He's ready to play 90 minutes in very important matches. The only problem is Ruben, who had cramp in his hamstring after 75 minutes. I want to be sure his back is okay. We knew both players had it in them, especially after the star run from Loftus-Cheek at Crystal Palace last season. Hudson-Odoi and Loftus-Cheek admitted that they were quite ready for their chance to make a proper Premier League impact. We have both worked all of our lives for this chance, years of hard work, and now we start in a Premier League game together, Loftus-Cheek said. That's good for the academy. Hudson-Odoi measured his words, no surprise given his status as a teenager on one of the biggest clubs in the world. The manager told me to go and express myself. I feel comfortable, hopefully I did well. Follow at Nicholas Mendola.